Good morning. Today we are going to be starting reading room journals. This is a way that we will be able to use the reading room to support our learning in the classroom. And we need to produce a number of journals before the end of the year. And this will be our first one. Okay, I have shared this document with you on Google Drive, and when you open it up, you will find that it has instructions and the template itself. This is the journal template that I want everyone to follow. It's divided into 3 sections: an introduction, a summary and personal response, and a connection paragraph. Now, the first paragraph, the introduction, is really just explaining what you read in reading room the Friday before. We will always do our journal entry on a Tuesday, the first day back from reading room. So it's important that you have the title and the author's name, and that you know what the type of text it is, and I can help you with that in reading room. So you will copy and paste this template into a new document, and you will title it Journal Entry Number 1. And of course, the next time you do that, it'll be number 2. The idea is that we will have 6 templates by the end of the year. Not templates, obviously. 6 completed journals by the end of the year, not just templates. All right. You will, of course, change this information to suit the text that you're using, but this will just help you keep organized. So let's just look at this. So in the introduction, you will say, in the reading room last Friday, I read a short story, or this could be a novel, or it could be an article, it could be just about anything, but it does need to be something that is a complete and text into itself. You'll give us the title of it, and you'll give us the author's name. This is just an example. All right. So that section will always be in red, and so you'll know, I'll know what to be looking for in your introduction. It'll be in red, and it should have these features. The second thing that we're looking at is the green section. This is the summary and personal response section. So you're basically telling us what the story is about, giving us an overview of what happens in the story, perhaps a summary, and then you're going to want a personal response. Now, I have a sheet that I will hand out to you that you can look for if you're not quite sure what kind of personal response, or you need some ideas about what you could write. Then you can refer to this list. You can say that you didn't like the story, but if you say you don't like the story, I need you to tell me how you think it could be improved, because I think it's important to. It's not that you don't need to like the story. There's a number of things that you can talk about, but you certainly need to be constructive in how you're talking about it. All right, and finally, the last section in blue is the connection paragraph. Now, what's really important is to go to sort of move beyond the text and make a connection. Like, what did this text make you think about? And perhaps it reminded you of something. So, for example, I've put here that this story reminded me a bit of the movie Casper. So it's a bit of a connection to another text. You could make a connection to something in your life, something personal, something that you've seen or you remember. I'll give you a list of things, again, a separate list for possible connections that you can make. So once you have written up your journal, of course, you will make sure that you've saved it in your English folder and that you have shared it with me. And at that point, I will be giving you some feedback on it. All right? You may need to change it up, especially at the beginning, until you get the hang of it, so don't worry. But after you've done 2 or 3 of these, you should really be be smooth sailing. Okay,